IndianaSRN wants to put more kids on TV. And honestly, that's exactly what these kids deserve. They stream more than 350 high school and college games every year, giving Indiana athletes the spotlight they've earned. All games are free to watch with on-demand on their YouTube channel. The cost is amazingly affordable, which means more kids get their moment to shine. IndianaSRN, where you always have a front row seat.
Hey Indiana, let's clear the air about vaping. Glue, rat poison, paint. We all know these products contain poisons like formaldehyde, arsenic, and lead. And these are just a few of the chemicals you'll find in e-cigarette vapor. Let's clear the air, Indiana. Don't puff this stuff. Visit don'tpuffthisstuff.com to join the fight and spread the word.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter @IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now @IndianaSRN.
And a pleasant good evening, everyone. A beautiful night for high school football as we gear up for week number 6 from Seymour High School. Tonight, the Owls looking for their first win of the season. They'll take on the Braves, who come in undefeated in either number 1 or number 2 in all of the major polls in 2A football. Tonight's high school game of the week brought to you in part by Reynolds Farm Equipment, your local hometown John Deere dealer since 1955. 5 Central Indiana locations. Reynolds meets all your equipment parts and service needs. Boilermaker Local 374. They represent skilled workers across Indiana. Discover the Boilermaker advantage with Local 374. Bertner Electric. Spark with confidence, your trusted electrical partner since 1986. Wheeler Mission, helping our neighbors in need since 1893, thanks to generous, caring individuals like you. Morales Group Staffing, building better futures one store at a time. Let us help you find your next opportunity. LifeWise Academy. LifeWise Academy brings Bible education to public school students during school hours. Learn more at lifewise.org. LIUNA, the Build America Union, 500,000 strong, fighting for better wages, safer job sites, and greater opportunities. And the Indiana SRN sports page, from coast to coast and border to border, complete sports coverage, daily information on IndianaSRN.org. Troy Dergowski, Coach Keith Myers.
Wow.
With this band, I told you, is about as big as you're going to get in high school.
200 plus.
Crazy.
It is crazy for high school football. I'm excited about being here.
Oh, I am too.
And we're outside tonight.
Yes, we are.
We're like in center field, like Wrigley Field. This is going to be a lot of fun.
It will be a beautiful night. And we're talking about week 6 of the high school football season. Great rivalry between these two teams. I know when you look at it on paper, Coach, people are going to say this can't be close. But in a rivalry game, it's homecoming. You never know what's going to happen.
You said it. Rivalry and what happens, and we talked to Coach, as you heard it on his sports Indiana SRN sports page today. He doesn't want to get his kids too up high, but he wants to get the kids to the level. This is bragging rights. I mean, this They're 9 miles or 10 miles east of here. I mean, you could throw a stone. So a lot of fun. You can see a red and black over on the other side. A lot of purple here, and we got to say it right away. Hospitality here by far awesome.
Yeah, they support their programs here at Seymour no matter what.
Yep.
And they've done it again here tonight. Coach, let's get right into the scouting report as you take a look at the Brownstown Central Braves student section here in force tonight. They are at seating room only because they're all the way down outside the stands, so they brought a big crowd here tonight.
Well, first of all, let's talk about Brownstown Central. 32 winning seasons.
Well, it's time for our national anthem. Let's go to the Seymour Marching Band. That's what a band of over 200 sounds like.
Man, I'm telling you, they need to come back to Indianapolis with us.
Boy, no kidding.
This could be the IndianaSRN band.
It could be.
We could put them in purple and orange.
There's some of the pregame things that are going on.
Now, you know who took this video, right? Because where did we go first?
The concession
stand, of course. We had to get our hot dog. Then we went down on the field and watched the kids warm up a little bit. This is my favorite shot. You ready for this? Here it comes. Hang on.
It must be the guys that are in the stripes, am I right?
I would hope so. I hope we got that. Maybe we didn't. But there you go. There's a focus on those guys are both teams focused. And here we go. Jerry pans to the visiting side. Look at that. That is crazy.
Yeah, that's a lot of fans. Well, you only have to go 10 miles. You should be here.
You could be there pretty quick. And there's the student body. There's some signs. And there's the student body over there. And it's now 10 times packed. And there's the cheerleaders. So, as I was mentioning, 32 straight winning season.
There they are.
There's the man in the stripe. And the other guy says, we're out on probation. So, 32 straight winning seasons, 10 and 19 plus 10 wins in 32 years. The last time they had a losing season is when you graduated from Wyoming in 1992. The last they went as far as a regional. They also was a state runner-up champion back in the day. This is a very good team, a coach that's been around a long time. I think he's been around 33 years. So he knows the system and he knows what he wants to put in, and they know what they expect from them.
Coach, they run the football, and when you look at the depth chart that I have in front of me, I've got so many running backs listed on here, I'm going to run out of room. But they will not only run the football, but they will score points, averaging 60 points per game.
Yeah, and the one thing is we saw their quarterback warm up, and both of us said, guy's got a nice little arm and had a nice little touch. But, you know, you dance with what brings you, and running the ball has brought Brownstown Central to a 5-0 season so far.
Well, we're going to talk about Brownstown Central's quarterback because, again, this guy, I mean, you talk about 6'3", 185. He is a senior, Micah Sheffer. Now, he's only thrown the ball 40 times this year.
40.
That's because their running game is so good. Take a look at him right here.
This is what's really impressive. He's 28 of 40. 513 yards, and he's only thrown it how many times? 40.
40 times. Yeah.
That's pretty good. I would take that.
That's incredible.
Yep.
So keep an eye on Micah Sheffer. Of course, we'll talk about their running backs tonight, but they have a very good defense. Coach, they give up less than 10 points per game. And Owen Wishmeyer, guy who plays in the middle of that defense, that guy right there is a stud.
Yeah, he is a stud. 27 assists, 6 tackles in the game, 13 solo. I had 13 in my 4 years at Howe High School.
Yeah, and by the way, speaking of Howe High School, I did a little research on, talk about your team in a little while, okay?
Okay, great.
Yeah, but Wishmeyer is going to be a big key for that defense tonight. And then again, that's why they only give up less than 10 points per game. When we come back, we're going to talk about the Owls of Seymour and what they've got to do to pull off an upset tonight. We'll tell you about that next right here on Indiana SRN.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Play a little bit. Back here in Seymour, you'll see the Owls make their way out onto the field here in just a couple of moments.
I got to do this real quick because I'll forget. Tony Cockrum.
Yes.
If you are watching, we know you're watching. Coach told us to say hi to you. Get well. We're praying for you, buddy. It is great to have you on board. Thumbs up. And I hope that things are much better for you in a couple of weeks.
And that young man down there will be your halftime guest, right?
I got a halftime kid. He's excited. I think I could probably sell him my autograph. What do you think?
Bet you could. Well, he's enamored by IndianaSRN, so we'll be glad to talk to him. A young man here from Seymour. Coach, this has undoubtedly been a tough year for the Owls, but when you think about losing 40 key players over the last 2 years, and you come into the program this year losing that many key players, it's tough to come back and try to rebuild as quickly as you'd like to.
The key is, though, stick with it. And I think that's what Coach is trying to tell his kids. Yes, we're 0-5, but the season's coming in. And what I told him, and he even shared that with me, when tournament season comes, everybody's 0-0.
That's right.
So the way your draw could go, you could get a couple, 1 or 2 or 3 games, and you get on a run. You never know what happens.
Well, we're going to look at a couple of players on our spotlight here for the Seymour Owls, and one of those will be their quarterback, Max Coates. Coates this year, as you take a look at Max right here, has not thrown a ton, but when you look at his numbers, he's still not too bad for limited action this year. 6'3", 180-pound junior, and coming into this game here today, 31 of 54, as you see right there, 299 yards on the season. Just hasn't thrown a whole lot, and once he gets used to throwing the football more, those numbers will get better.
Yeah, and I heard a coach told me earlier today, he says that he's feeling a little bit better in the pocket.
Yeah.
They wish he had a little bit more ball strength. Kid's only a junior, so you throw a kid, who was, a backup. Now he's the starter. He'll be all right.
And, of course, they're going to count a lot tonight on running back Trayshawn Hawkins. Hawkins is a senior. As you see the Owls making their way out on the field here tonight. But Trayshawn Hawkins, a guy who's averaging about 4.9 yards per carry, and Coach, they're really going to need him tonight, especially if they want to try to establish that running game.
Yeah, and if they establish the running game and both teams run the ball, this could be a really quick game. But this guy has the first step move. All of a sudden he's in your backfield. And here's the graphic on him. Good-looking kid as well. This kid will make some noise. He's young as well. So we'll see what happens with him tonight. As you see, 180, not bad. And then the rushing of 53 carries, 311 yards, 4.9, 3 touchdowns. He's ready for a big game.
He's ready for a big game. That offensive line will be a big key for them tonight as well. Not as big of an offensive line as they would like, And certainly when you think about Brownstown Central, their offensive line averages about 250. On the other side, it's probably closer to 200, so you can see the difference in the guys up front.
Yeah, you will see the difference. And the interesting thing is who controls what tonight. And, that's why it was a rival game. That's why we played.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Captains will be meeting at midfield as you see the 7 captains heading their way. A lot of big games tonight in Week 6 of high school football. We'll keep an eye on Lutheran and Covenant Christian, one of the other games on our network of stations tonight. Avon plays at Fishers. Brownsburg and Westfield at Westfield. Brownsburg undefeated, Westfield with just 1 loss this year. Center Grove will go to Lawrence Central. We'll keep an eye on that game tonight. And as we go throughout the evening, we'll also pass along some scores for you as well. So make sure you stay tuned for that. I know Coach is going to have keys to this one here tonight. Let me run down just a couple of other games tonight. It'll be Crawford County at Springs Valley. Springs Valley undefeated this year. Evansville Wrights is at Castle. Fort Wayne Dwenger at Northrop. Only 1 loss between those 2 teams. Hamilton Southeastern, which jumped into the top 5. They've fallen off a little bit at 3-2. They'll play at Zionsville tonight. Heritage Hills, they're number 1 in their class. They'll play at Gibson Southern. Bishop Chittard and Guerin for the conference championship tonight there. Lebanon will be at Triton Central. Lowell is at Hobart. Northeastern plays at Centerville. Scottsburg at Charlestown. South Bend St. Joseph at Elkhart. South Dearborn at East Central. And Triton will be at North Judson. All those are big games, either undefeated or 1 loss.
And we're at Triton Central next week against Indian Creek.
And, of course, we want to talk about keys to tonight's game.
Brownstown Central must maintain their powerful run game. They need to attack the backfield, minimize their turnovers, and capitalize on the mistakes. For Seymour, control the ball, control the line of scrimmage, protect the football, stay physical, and if something happens, don't give up the ship, keep playing.
Well, you know what? When you look at a game like this, as we said, in a rival game, anything can happen, but Brownstown Central is on a roll. It's going to be tough to stop them when you think about them averaging 60 points per game. And, again, that defense has been very good. We talked about that again just moments ago. And as you know as well as anybody, Coach, defense, they say, wins championships. And right now, in every major poll we have seen this year, including the Sagarin ratings, they are either number 1 or number 2. So they're ready to go here tonight. Taking a good look right there at the Seymour Owls special teams.
We're pretty happy to be with you tonight on this nice evening outside with the crowd tonight.
Alex Milliken, number 2, will be one of the 2 return men along with Aaron Holt for Seymour. On the other side, teeing things up will be number 8.
Hey, Troy, guess what?
What?
It's 7 o'clock and we're ready to kick off.
I know. And
there's no delay.
No delay at all, huh?
We need to come back to Jackson County. Maybe the Indianapolis market should know what's going on.
Exactly. I agree. Nathan Conyer, the junior, teeing it up at the 40. And we are ready to go. 5-0 Braves, 0-5 Owls. We are underway. High in the sky, and it goes out of bounds. Flag will come down.
There's the first break of the game right there.
And now you got to take advantage of it.
Yes.
Mention again, Micah Sheffer, the quarterback, 6'3", 185. He is a senior. Turning it over, it'll be Coates first off. Max Coates, 6'3", 180, and a junior. For Seymour, Trayshawn Hawkins will be the starting running back. He wears number 3. Jackson Fox, Charlie Bruce, Alex Milliken, and Brody Bowles are the 4 wideouts.
73 degrees by the time we get done. It will only be a roughly 64. We're both wearing shorts. I think we're going to be paying for it.
We're going to be just fine tonight.
Here we go.
Beautiful night for football. It's going to be an empty backfield to start things off. Hawkins, who's generally a running back, will be lining up in the backfield now after reshifting. Brownstown Central showing a 7-man front on this one. Looking to throw will be Coates. The pressure, throws to the sideline. It's out of bounds. An incomplete pass intended for number 19, Everett Jackson.
A lot of movement going on. Team in the purple.
when you're not scoring a ton of points, Coach, you got to find ways to make things happen.
Mixed directions, even some trick plays maybe once in a while.
Well, the formation started out where you put Jackson in the slot and then you moved him back to the backfield. So they're kind of looking to give Brownstown Central's defense some different looks, but look at those 7-8 guys up front there.
In the box, yep.
They're going to be coming all night long. Handoff and nowhere to go. Looks like Maddox Wallace on the carry, and he may lose a yard. Back to the 34, so it's going to be 3rd down and 11. Just talked about Owen Wishmeyer, one of the 2 Wishmeyers on that defense. We're going to call their names quite a bit tonight. Chase Smith, along with Blake Stainbrook, Diego Aguilar, Austin Rickert, and Evan Von Hoen are across the front line tonight for Seymour. Again, 3rd down and 11. Owls have struggled this year.
Got a flag.
Points on the board, and yes, we do have a flag down. If it's against the Owls, it'll back them up 5 and make it 3rd down and 16.
Did that count? That came from the umpire, didn't it?
Sure did.
That was quick.
When sometimes, Coach, when you're struggling offensively,
you want that quick start,
oh,
right?
Well, yeah, and these mistakes can just kill you. Brownstown Central love nothing more than to get another stop right here and then get that football in excellent field position. Max Coates, again wearing number 1, came from the sidelines to bring the play in, so here we go. Milliken here to the near side, the lone receiver. That'll be single coverage with Brock Dean. They're going to hand it off, and there's nowhere to go for Trayshawn Hawkins.
Yep.
It's going to be 4th and long.
Well, you didn't want to put the ball up here and get a turnover. The punter was kicking probably 35, 40 yards this afternoon when we got here.
Preston Garrison will be the deep man. Now he's got to look into the sun. That could be an advantage for the Owls until that sun goes down.
Man, what a beautiful night, though.
Oh, isn't it?
2 weeks from now, it'll be dark by the time we get ready to start.
And probably a little chillier, too. Aaron Holt will punt it away. Nope,
Fake
they're going to
punt.
pitch it. It'll be Hawkins on the fake, and Hawkins gets a 1st down.
How about that?
And Seymour to the 48-yard line of Brownstown Central. Well, that caught him off guard, didn't it?
It sure did. Look at that. Look at the speed, though. Huh? Well, I'm writing it down. Trick play number 1.
Good enough for the 1st down. The one thing you want to do, too, Coach, in a team that you see in Brownstown Central that can score 60 a game, you want to keep the ball out of their hands.
Yeah, you would love to run this down to about 4 minutes.
Double reverse, and the handoff may get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to be Hawkins. So it'll be 2nd down and 10. Tonight's game being brought to you in part by Reynolds Farm Equipment, the leading equipment dealer serving farmers, homeowners, landscapers, and commercial contractors throughout Indiana. Nothing runs like a deer. Give them a call, 317-849-0810. Defensively for Brownstown Central, Caden Wishmeyer, Joe Roberts, Isaac Hutchinson, and Ernest Harrison are the front 4. They're going to drop back now with the 4 linebackers. Pass here to the near side. Making the catch is Hawkins. Still on his feet. 1st down.
Got a flag.
And we do, yes, have a flag down. But Hawkins got down to the 34-yard line. Let's see if it sticks. It will not. Holding penalty on Seymour. 3 linebackers will be Evan Stahl, Owen Wishmeyer, and Grayson Cassidy. And then Brock Dean, Hunter Toppy, the 2 corners with Jackson Johnson and Jack Pace are the 2 safeties tonight for Brownstown Central. Well, there's 2 now penalties.
And you had positive runs on both of them.
Yep. And so now to back him up to the 49-yard line, 2nd down and 13. 5 wideouts, empty backfield now for Coates. He'll look to throw. Here comes the pressure, and he goes down. Big 76, Isaac Hutchinson will get the sack. And for the second straight time, it's going to be 3rd down and long. We mentioned that offensive line for Seymour. They're just not very big. We're 210, 197, 230, 205, and their biggest is their right tackle at 260.
And Isaac Hutchinson, a senior, 6'5", 295.
The big fella inside.
I think he has an advantage.
I think he does. Let's see
What are you, 210?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm very small.
Yeah.
Oh, and a botched snap. Coates will get rid of it. Ball's going to be caught. It's going to be well shy of a first down. It's caught by Milliken. Boy, and they turned something positive out of a negative right there, but they're still 11 yards short of a first down.
Now you'll see the punt.
Maybe.
Would you do 2 back-to-back?
Well, you know what? You're 0-5. You never know, right? I do know that Preston Garrison is.
I know that sun is right in his eyes.
Yes, it is. So Holt will come in to punt it away, standing at his own 39. A high snap and a good kick.
Oh, man.
You want this one to take a bounce into the end zone if you can, and it does. Smart play that time by Preston Garrison. So we'll see Brownstown Central, though a little bit of a delay after the trick play by Seymour that got him a first down. So now the offense comes out on the field. Micah Sheffer. There is the offense for Brownstown Central, and that offensive line averages 250 pounds.
What?
They're going to move some people. I know, hard to believe, huh?
They're high school kids.
I know. Big high school kids, and they'll run a lot of wing T. They'll snap it to the up back.
Quarterback fooled me.
Yes, he did. Take a look at the defense here for the Seymour Owls.
Look at all those juniors.
Yeah, they got a lot of guys to build on for next year. 2nd down and 3 after a gain of 7. And again, that's what Brownstown Central does extremely well. A lot of misdirection and a lot of direct snaps to their running backs and a direct snap up the middle, and they'll get to near the 35-yard line. On the carry, Trevor Brannaman. Coach, when you look at the yards per carry for these running backs for Brownstown Central, a great majority of them are in double digits.
Yep.
Per carry, 10-plus yards per carry. First down, football again at the 35-yard line. Quarterback will now to throw for the first time tonight. Sheffer, flag is down. It's going to be a hold, and Sheffer run out of bounds here on the near side, but where that flag was thrown, it's going to be a holding.
I think he caught his center.
By the way, Sheffer averages 6.3 yards per carry. We could see anywhere from 3 to 8 different guys carry the football tonight for Brownstown Central.
8?
Yes. I didn't have enough room.
I only have 5 on my roster thing. Did you
it.
not give me all of them?
No, I decided to leave a couple out.
Thanks.
You can play guessing game.
Appreciate that.
Sure.
What a team.
First down, marker down on the field says 2nd down, but should be.
Yeah, because they declined a penalty.
Okay, so it is 2nd down. End around. Across the 35, brought down is Preston Garrison, their leading rusher. This young man averages 17 yards per carry. He'll get to the 38-yard line, and it will be 3rd down and 7.
Well, I would tell you they put it up in the air, but their running game is so good.
Yeah.
This is manageable for them.
Yeah, especially when you got guys that are averaging 250. Their smallest guy is 195. So first time a 3rd down play, handoff, near side. First down and more. 40, 35, 30. Foot race up the sideline. Able to get by the last defender. And the touchdown, Preston Garrison. And now you know why he averages over 17 yards per carry. There is a penalty down.
We got a block in the back.
It's on the near side at the 45-yard line. And that'll bring that long touchdown run back. Boy, I tell you what, the one who did the blocking in the back, you got to feel just terrible as that player.
Oh, my goodness. Put him right back to the 45-yard line. And first down, though. So 1st and 10.
Yep. Yeah, look at this. Got to look at that run right there when he got to the edge. It was a foot race for Preston Garrison to get to the end zone, but unfortunately, each team now has made some big mistakes here in the opening quarter. So 1st down and 10. Again, football at the 45. You can see how quickly they can score. A direct snap across the 50 to the 49. That'll be Brannaman once again. He's a 5'10", 170-pound senior. He only had 14 carries coming in. 5:19 and counting here in the opening quarter.
There's a look at the sidelines of Brownstown Central.
2nd down and 4. We mentioned a little bit ago, a lot of misdirection. Hard to pick up where the football is. Carry once again, it'll be Garrison. Garrison down to the 30-yard line. I don't see any flags down this time. Another first down. And the one thing, talk about that, when you see so much misdirection, you almost have to freeze as a player to see where that ball is.
And that 1/1000 kind of throws you off a little bit.
Yeah, it does. It can make you a step late for sure. So once again, Brownstown Central with a first down, football at the 34-yard line. Every formation is in tight. Quarterback will keep it this time as Sheffer gets inside the 30 near the 29-yard line.
I wonder if he ever gets dizzy doing the 360. You know, if I tried that, I'm falling down.
You would. But
well, thanks for the show of confidence.
I was going to mention, in the 4 years that you played high school football at Howe High School,
yes,
you guys only won 7 games. Did you know that? And you lost 33. That's not a good record.
Thanks for bringing that up. I feel really good.
I had to do that research this week.
You know what? One of those wins, though.
Who?
Cathedral High School.
All right. Handoff, sweep around the left side. It'll be Garrison, and he gets another big gain before being driven out of bounds here to the near sideline at the 13.
That's when Cathedral was probably a 1A school. we didn't have classes back then.
And they only had
we had clusters.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
And they only had 50 kids or what?
Who, Cathedral?
Cathedral.
Well, we probably had the grass so high that they had to run through the weeds.
First down.
How did you figure? That's very good.
How, that I went and looked up?
Yeah. Did you see me, though? I had a nice looking picture,
Oh,
wasn't
you
it?
did, yeah. Pictures everywhere. Handoff again. Actually, a direct snap. It's going to be Brannaman once again. See where they spot the football. Looks right at the 10-yard line. So a touchdown already brought back. That long run by Preston Garrison, but they're knocking on the door once again at 2nd down and 7. Football at the 10, so they can get another first down. Man in motion, and he will get the call up the middle and into the end zone. Touchdown. That'll be Trey Swaney. The senior, 6 foot 195, and if you don't pick it up in time, they're able to get into the end zone, and Brownstown Central gets on the board, and they lead at 6-0. This is just old-fashioned football, isn't it?
This is just smashed football.
Conyer will come in to attempt the extra point. He has not missed an extra point yet this year.
Great, Troy.
24-24.
Good luck, young man.
Still 7 on the play clock. Good snap. The kick is up. It is good. Braves lead this one 7-0.
Hello and welcome to Game Day. My name is Keith Myers. I'm the Vice President of IndianaSRN. We're glad that you joined us today. If you'd like to see more content just like tonight, just hit the donate button. Every dollar that you donate will go right back into more games right here on IndianaSRN, which means more games for you. It's IndianaSRN, where you always have a front row seat.
Your business depends on quality, efficiency, and reliability. At Reynolds Farm Equipment, we help you stay ahead with John Deere commercial mowers built for performance. Whether you're maintaining parks, businesses, or neighborhood lawns, you need equipment that works as hard as you do. With expert service, flexible financing, and the best lineup of mowers in the industry, Reynolds keeps your operation running strong. Reynolds Farm Equipment, your local John Deere dealer since 1955.
Good look at the kickoff team and the receiving team here at Seymour High School. Brownstown Central again leading it 7-0. Thanks for being with us on a beautiful Friday night for high school football here on IndianaSRN. Troy Dergowski, Keith Myers. And now we'll see if the Owls, how they respond. Huh?
We got to finish the crew. Jerry Collins on the 1 and 2.
Yes.
Christian Oakes on the camera right by us, and some guy named Mitchell Adams somewhere in the thick of everything.
He's going to get this kickoff here in a couple of moments. There will be a return to the 20, 25, 30. Takes a hard hit.
Did he get hit hard?
Good run by Alex Milliken.
Here's the scoring drive.
And the run. Boy, just a big hole right up the middle.
Okay, you like that one? Watch this one. This is right in your living room. You see where the running back is ready for the football?
Yeah. And those big guys up front opening up some holes. Seymour football first down and 10, trailing 7-0 in this one. And there's just no running room there. Maybe a yard on the carry. Quarterback Coates, who has rushed this year 21 times for 50 yards coming in, but only averaging 2.4 yards per carry. So it'll be 2nd down and 9 under 3 minutes here in quarter number 1. Milliken, single coverage, split wide to the left. Handoff Hawkins, and Hawkins gets hit.
There.
Yep, he's going to lose yardage back to the 30. Boy, the penetration by the Braves is just big.
They're beating the line by about 2 yards.
Joe Roberts, number 66, one of the first ones in there. Caden Wishmeyer, Roberts, Hutchinson, and Harrison, those 4 guys up front, just big and strong. We mentioned Hutchinson earlier. So we're at another 3rd down and 11. This is the 3rd time we've seen 3rd and long now for the Owls. They'll have to get to the 40.
Play clock at 7.
Coates, quick hitter to the outside. Ball's going to be caught and going to be short of a first down. On the reception was Jackson Fox.
What do you do here?
Well, too deep. I think you got to punt it away. You're 4th down at about 3, but you're also 0-5. You might just go for it.
I think you go for it. Here we go. Plays coming in.
There's the offense. And you very rarely see a freshman, especially in the offensive line, starting the way you see the Seymour offensive line has right there in Austin.
That's one of the things
Ricker.
Coach told us on the sports page today, that their youth is really good, and just be patient with us.
4th down and 2. And the quarterback keeper wide open, 50, 45, 40. He may score. 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Max Coates on a 4th and 2, goes 62 yards.
Yeah, man. It's pretty loud in this. They got him.
Wow. What a run by Max Coates.
How about the guts of the coach? You're on your own 40.
Adrian Medina. There you see the band. And Medina to attempt the extra point. That coming at just over 53 seconds remaining. The kick is up. It is good. We're tied at 7.
IndianaSRN wants to put more kids on TV. And honestly, that's exactly what these kids deserve. They stream more than 350 high school and college games every year, giving Indiana athletes the spotlight they've earned. All games are free to watch with On Demand on their YouTube channel. The cost is amazingly affordable, which means more kids get their moment to shine. IndianaSRN, where you always have a front row seat.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
Good look there at the Seymour student section.
I like it. On the line.
Loaded in purple.
Yep.
Dean Brock and Garrison Preston are deep for Brownstown Central. Does it surprise you that Brownstown Central has been fooled on 2 4th down, 1 a 4th down and long, and a 4th down and short, and they're able to convert on both? So Medina will tee it up at the 40-yard line. Line drive kick, and there will be a fumble and then into the end zone.
Oh, no.
He's going to bring it out across the 15.
He can't bring it out.
If he touches it in play and it goes in, he can go bring it out. Can he? I think he can. If he touches it in the field of play and it goes into the end zone, he can bring it out.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, if he catches it into the end zone, yes. But they're going to start at their own 16-yard line. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Beatty Insurance, a company which understands your industry and what's on the line for you. Call Lance at 812-522-5640. Brownstown Center will throw on first down. Ball caught at the 20, out to the 25. Lane Pendleton on the reception. Here's the touchdown run.
Look at that sprint. Linebacker said, uh-oh, I forgot to cover up my hole.
Coach has pretty good speed, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
Gain of 9. It'll be 2nd down and 1. Could be the final play.
They could actually run this down.
Braves will hand it off around the right side. First down and more. Nice cut back and all the way to midfield to the 49-yard line. That'll be Swaney once again. Another big run, and you get a good idea why the average over 10 yards per carry.
Hits the hole and goes.
8.5 on the clock. And they're not going to get another play off. We will head to quarter number 2. Brownstown Central 7, Seymour 7 on IndianaSRN.
Did you know, according to the National Federation of High Schools, 80% of new officials quit the game after just 2 seasons because of abusive behavior from the stands and sidelines?
Your kid's Friday night touchdown. Just Wit HD on Roku. IndianaSRN is bringing Central Indiana high school sports right to your living room in crystal clear quality. With over 350 live contests streaming each year, from football under the lights to basketball buzzer beaters, we're putting local athletes in the spotlight. Search IndianaSRN on your Roku device today and never miss a moment of hometown glory.
By the way, there's...
He's watching us.
Yep, there's big fan right there.
Yep.
Might be the best fan Seymour has tonight, huh?
Best fan I've had all year.
Yeah. There you see us. There's our location.
There we are, right here. Yeah.
Outside here in the beautiful night for high school football. Brownstown Central, quarterback keeper. He's going to get a first down inside the 40 and put him down at about the 39-yard line as Sheffer, another nice carry.
6'3", 185, just a big kid. Senior, been playing all 4 years. It's their time, right? Sometimes you got to believe that.
Yeah, you would believe. Again, we talked about their postseason accolades. They have not won a semi-state. They've been there, but they haven't won it. They've been there twice. They think they can win it this year. If I remember
correctly, did not Heritage Christian beat them in the semi-state one year?
Many years ago.
Yep.
A double handoff, and it's going to be number one again. That's going to be Garrison. Garrison sprinting toward the end zone. Touchdown. 39 yards, and that's why he averages 17 yards per carry. Oh, my.
He's quick.
He is. And, boy, you had that double handoff, and that was so quick. The misdirection simply fooling the Owls on defense. If you don't watch, and I'm watching through binoculars when they hand, I have to, because you will not pick up the football.
You won't be able to find the ball.
You will not find it. Conyer will attempt the extra point. He is perfect this year. I know you think I'm going to jinx him.
Yeah, well, one of these days you will.
Good snap once again. The kick is on the way. It is good. Brownstown Central leads it by 7.
At Riskwork, we're Team Indiana through and through, from coaching youth basketball to protecting critical infrastructure. Like our partners at IndianaSRN, we invest in people first. That same grit and leadership on the court drives our work in cybersecurity. We help businesses stay secure, resilient, and ready with no guesswork. If you can trust us to protect the grid, you can surely trust us to protect your Indiana business.
It's game day, a time to focus on the excitement and not to worry about your insurance coverage. With Indiana Farmers Insurance by your side, you can step onto the field or into the bleachers with true peace of mind, knowing your coverage is handled by local agents who care about your business, your auto, your home, and your farm as much as you do. Local insurance, local agents, here for you. Now that's what we call teamwork.
Back here at Seymour, the Owl cheerleaders will see the offense come back out on the field. Milliken deep, Everett Jackson deep. What a run we just saw moments ago by Garrison. 38 yards and the touchdown. A short kick, and there will be a return inside the 15-yard line. It'll be Milliken tripped up across the 25. Looks like he got close to the 26, maybe 27. Here is that Brownstown Central defense, and look at all the seniors, all but 2. These guys have been around a long time, and that's why they're as good as they are.
That's true. We have a score up in Indianapolis. Lutheran 7, Covenant Christian 0. Covenant's making it close.
Yeah. Still early in all of our games tonight. 11:19 to go here. Owls trying to get back into it. It'll be Trayshawn Hawkins. Hawkins using his speed. And Hawkins will get to the 41.
Stayed in bounds.
Owen Wishmeyer, who we featured in our pregame, getting the tackle.
He's been making a lot of noise this year.
He has. Well, as we mentioned, this whole defense has, when you give up less than 10 points per game and you're 5 games in, you're doing something right.
We need to break down the top polls if we get a chance.
First down and 10. It'll be Hawkins again, this time maybe to the line of scrimmage before he's driven back. Those guys up front, that was Hutchinson who landed on top of Hawkins. Take a look at this touchdown run moments ago by Garrison. See, there's the double handoff.
One guy touched him, and that's it.
And the quarterback's down there blocking for you.
And the quarterback is a little bit, well, he slammed the ball.
Well,
he spiked the ball.
Well, he kind of threw it.
Okay.
In your day, you'd get away with that.
No, my days, that's a 15-yard penalty. You're sitting by Coach Stewart on the bus.
He just said it slipped out of my hands. That's all it was.
Yeah.
I was trying to throw it to the official.
If I ever scored, I would have kept the ball and kept running on the bus.
It'll be second down and 10 for the Owls. Looking to throw his Coates. Flushed out of the pocket.
Time.
Better hurry, and he's going to go down. He's going to lose yardage on this one.
There was nobody. Good defensive coverage.
Yeah, he was looking downfield. It looked like Jackson Johnson was covered or had the coverage on that far sideline. So now another third and long. This will be the 4th time they've had third and long here tonight. We have coaches right behind us from Brownstown Central. They were talking about Trayshawn Hawkins.
What NFL team was that? Was it the Giants that did that?
The other day?
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget who it was, but yeah. They were not happy about it, were they?
No.
They'll look to throw. Out on the flat. Ball's going to be caught. It's going to be well shy of a first down.
Well, fortunately, he caught that ball because if that was not a lateral, so.
Jackson Fox to the 42-yard line. Here comes the punting unit. Aaron Holt is the punter. And keep an eye on Garrison. We have seen him run behind blockers. Let's see what he does in the open field. Now, we've already seen one fake. They got him a first down.
Not 2 in one game.
Maybe.
High.
Oh, and they almost got that one, and a good kick. And Garrison, yeah, wait a minute.
Did that scare you or what? They got the punt. They deflected a punt.
Well, he hit it well then.
He did.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by Boilermaker Local 374. They represent highly skilled, highly motivated workers in field construction and metal fabrication in Indiana. Whether it's a new build, upgrade, or facility maintenance, you can count on Local 374 to get the job done right the first time. Good look at Micah Sheffer. Brownstown Central leading at 14-7. They have the football back. Handoff up the middle. Nothing this time.
Hey, how about that?
Might even be a loss of a yard.
Yeah, maybe did.
You know what, though? You feel really good about that interior defense, and they'll think you're going to run it there again, and guess what they'll do? Pop it to the outside.
Yep. When we got here this afternoon, there were people already lined up tailgating.
Yes. Quarterback will keep it, look to throw. Bullet and dropped at the 30-yard line.
Does it need to be that, you quarterback, does it need to be that strong?
Well, I think he felt the pressure coming, so he probably knew he had to get rid of it. But really, Jack Pace should have caught that football.
Okay.
But they don't throw enough. I mean, when you think about it.
But fans at home, because you played that position, do you lighten that up a little bit, or do you have to get to that place?
I'd rather get it quicker to
him.
Yeah. Third down, double handoff again. Guess who? It's going to be Garrison. Garrison first down. The cutback, the spin to the 40, maybe 41. And that's why you give it to him to get a first down.
And that's why you run the ball more than you pass the ball.
Yeah. Well, that young man right there is as quick as you can get coming out of that backfield. You know, you think about that double handoff. If you don't do that just right in the timing, you'll fumble it. That's impressive.
You can tell they're young, experienced ball club.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. They've been together for a long time, and they've added all the pieces, but those guys up front do a great job looking to throw. Sheffer and near side ball caught, first down, 41-yard line. On the reception, Lane Pendleton.
Lane might have got away with a little bit of a push.
Pendleton, 6'5", 185. He had 12 catches coming in to the game today. You see the arm right there of Sheffer, too. We saw him in the warm-ups. He can really sling it around. First down and 10. Again, football at the 41. Handoff around the right side. Blockers ahead. Back to the inside. 20, 15, 10. Down to the 9, maybe 8-yard line. And another big chunk of yardage. This time it's going to be Swaney, Trey Swaney.
You can see why they're number 1 and number 2 in the polls.
Yeah. Look at the blocking, though. You got guys all over the place blocking.
Yep.
And your quarterback down there again. I love that.
Quarterback's going to have more yardage blocking than he is going to run.
So first and goal now from the 7. Braves trying to get into the score. Quarterback keeper, and he will put his head down into the end zone. Micah Sheffer, 7 yards out. It's now 20-7. They run the ball as good as anybody. I don't care what class it is. You know, you would have to figure the repetition that they put in practice to make it look that easy. Incredible. Conyer will attempt the extra point. Again, he has not missed this season.
I'm just waiting.
Yeah. Kick is on the way. It is good. 6:35, 21-7.
This is LifeWise Academy. It's a program that teaches Bible-based character education to public school students during school hours. Not before school and not after, but during school hours.
So here's how this works. The students will leave this school building, hop on this bus, take a short ride across the street to the church. I can see the steeple from here, have Bible class, hop back on the bus, head back to school. It's that simple.
Go to lifewise.org to find your school.
Well, before we left, we didn't see the yellow hanky. We have a holding on Brownstown, and now they got to go 10 yards back.
Where would you see that hold on that, by the way?
I would think you see that in the secondary, but there's nobody in the secondary.
There's nobody there, yeah.
So let's see. The ball now is placed on what?
The 20. So a 30-yard
extra point.
Now, he has not missed
all year. Okay, here we go.
He got a heck of a leg, though. And misses this one, but it might have been partially blocked. So the extra point is, they're going to blame me.
Yep.
Extra point, no good, 27 Braves.
Troy Derogowski.
During Army basic training, I found out I had 7 herniated discs. Prescription pain medication led me to a heroin addiction. I entered Wheeler's program and learned life on God's terms.
After meeting Greg, I was so impressed, I hired him. When you change that one life, it makes it all worthwhile.
Now, I have a family, house, and a job that I love. At Wheeler, you can have something everlasting.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by Piper Logistics. For more than 2 decades, the seasoned professionals at Piper have been the trusted partners for inventory management, warehousing, fulfillment, and transportation. Give them a call, 317-396-1023.
Do you want to go down and apologize to him?
I do.
Okay.
I do feel bad.
Will you do that for halftime?
I will.
I have a halftime guess.
Because, well, I'm glad you do, because they always let special teams guys come out early.
Okay.
So.
You should go down and say, here's my card.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'll give him your card and think it's you.
Yeah, great. That'd be awesome. Send me the hate mail.
Seymour will get it back, down by 13. Still 6:35 remaining. here in the first half. There will be a return inside the 5. And a return to near the still on his feet. How about that? Looked like they had him down. He's still on his feet. Fumble! Ball is loose. Everett Jackson, a 3rd, 4th, and 5th effort, and he popped out of his hands on the last try.
Got to applaud the effort.
Yeah. Boy, but you got to hold on to the football.
Let's see where he breaks loose. Here's the break loose. Now the ball is right there. Number 20.
Yeah, the one who stripped it was Dean Brock.
Wow.
And
senior.
Yep. So Brownstown Central is going to get it.
Knocking on the door. Gotta love the effort.
Yeah. But boy, you just got to hold on to that thing. You do not want to give them the football on a short field. Football at the 21-yard line. First turnover of the night. Braves with a football. Their first starting position this deep. A direct snap. Take another look at it.
Here's the slow motion. This is nice. He spins here. Right there, he's got the ball secure. And here comes number 20 right here. From the backside. Whoop. Man, oh man. And then look at it. He gets up. He's the 4th guy he's on the 4th guy right there.
Handoff around the right side. Blockers ahead to the 5 and brought down on the carry. Number 20, Dean Brock. Jack Pace had the carry right before Brock. So now, 1st and goal at the 4-yard line. Well, this would be huge for Brownstown Central. They had 6 taken away earlier tonight on that long run by Garrison. It was a holding penalty. And Garrison gets the call, bouncing to the outside, tripped up, but I think he got to about the 1. See, they actually put him at the 2. Boy, I watched him make that move back to the outside.
It was a nice one.
Oh my, that's
lost
quick.
his feet, left his feet. That's why he didn't get.
But he's quick.
He is.
2nd down and 3. Check at the line of scrimmage for the quarterback, Sheffer. Sheffer is going to keep it himself, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown from 3 yards out.
You see, he kept his line in a set position for at least 10 seconds, Troy, and he had 5 seconds to go on the play clock and then snapped the ball.
And even made the change at the line of scrimmage, what they were going to run.
This team's really disciplined.
Yeah.
Well, you have a coach who's been there, 33 years, we say?
33 years, yeah. I won't talk about this extra point.
Yeah, don't, because you'll blow it. Kid's already crying.
I'm sorry. Extra point this time is through the uprights and good. Braves lead it 27-7.
Fans, are you ready to get even closer to all the action with IndianaSRN? Subscribe now and never miss a moment. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and get instant access to exclusive live streams. Stay updated with real-time scores and breaking news by following us on Twitter, your ultimate source for everything Indiana sports related. Hit that subscribe button on YouTube and smash that follow on Twitter. Join the IndianaSRN family today and take your passion for high school and college sports to the next level.
Countdown 3, 2, 1.
Holt and Milligan deep back here at Seymour. Now a 27-7 contest. Still plenty of time. Line drive kick. It hits one of the up men. Ball is loose. And let's see if Brownstown Central got it back. They're going to have to unpile. This would be big, and the Braves got it. Wow. They were not expecting that line drive kick. It hit one of the upbacks for the Owls, and look at this again. Boom. And they had a chance to get it right there, but the Braves will get it back. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Dynamark Graphics Group. Choose Dynamark, your local one-stop shop for print, signs, promo products, apparel, and mailing services. They've been serving the Indianapolis area for over 50 years. Give them a call, 317-328-2555.
Timeout,
We've
Seymour.
got a timeout by the Seymour Owls. And, boy, they're going to need to get a stop right here. You don't want to go down 34-7 going into halftime.
Hey, sports fans, IndianaSRN just not only does high school football and high school sports, we also will be here for basketball. And Seymour will be one of our basketball schools. We'll have 10 games for you this season here at Seymour. Got a couple of girls' games on the schedule this year. Talked to Kurt Manns, the head coach of the basketball team. He's looking forward to basketball season. Really enjoying having IndianaSRN, and we would not be able to do that with Beatty Insurance, and they're going to be part of our halftime guests. If you too would like to be a sponsor to put on the sports at Seymour, here's how you contact us. You contact us at coach@IndianaSRN.org. Not Troy, but coach, COACH, at IndianaSRN.org.
Yeah, I only get the hate mail for missed extra points.
Yeah, I already got one coming in. Actually, I got somebody in Indianapolis watching the game saying, you guys look good outside.
First down for Brownstown Central. Garrison, sweep left. Blockers in front again. Garrison at the 30, finally brought down near the 25-yard line. Another big gain by Garrison, and they are already just 6 yards out of the red zone. Here's the touchdown.
Got a player down on the field.
The thing is, when he spins and you see that running back coming, you think if you don't play,
you got to play the quarterback.
You got to play the quarterback, but if you don't play that running back, he'll beat you to the outside too. So there's just so much to look for in that style of offense. There you take a look at the starting quarterback for the Seymour Owls. We have an injured player down for Seymour. Max Coates, he got that touchdown run to get the Owls on the board. That tied it at 7, but since then, 20 unanswered points and 2 turnovers now by Seymour. When the injured player down for Seymour, number 11, which is Aaron Holt. Holt is a valuable player. There you see us high above the stadium. There we are.
There we are.
Beautiful night, though.
Justin Griffin's watching this on the tube. He's watching this on Roku.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, on the new Roku station. Jerry says it looks very good on the big screen. 6A, let's look at it. Number 1, Brownsburg. 2, Center Grove. We'll check that. We'll wait until we get done with this play.
So it's first down and 10 football at the 26-yard line. Again, the handoff, blocking up the middle, including your quarterback all the way down to the 10-yard line. That'll be Swain. He's had a big night as well.
Brownstown's Brownburg 1, Center Grove 2, Carmel 3, Crown Point 4, and Westfield 5. Westfield is in action tonight against Brownsburg. That could tell the tale of Brownsburg. I believe Brownsburg is the 6A state champion.
Oh, I do too. Nobody is really
not
been
even
that
close
to him.
Nope.
First and goal from the 10-yard line now for the Braves. They're knocking on the door once again. Back-to-back turnovers by Seymour. The snap to the up back. They do a lot of direct snaps two of their running backs.
In 5A, New Powell 1, Bloomington South 2, Plainfield 3, Lafayette Jeff 4. We've seen that Lafayette Jeff team, very good. And number 5 is East Central.
Grayson Cassidy, I believe number 29 on that last carry. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 7-yard line. Handoff, sweep to the right side, into the end zone for the touchdown. That'll be Swaney. Had the big run, and they just awarded him by getting him into the end zone. And it's now 33-7.
All the blocking he's done.
Yeah. Well, you love your quarterback, though. He comes out and blocks, too. So, extra point attempt. Boy, 2 big mistakes.
2, the onside kick and the fumble.
Yeah. And that's 14 more points on the board. What was a 7-7 ball game.
Yep.
Is now Brownstown Central leading it 34-7. High school football, and I'll get your polls in a moment.
Go ahead.
High school football brought to you in part by Risk Work. We make people feel safe. We protect your business. You live safe. We've got you covered. Call Risk Work, 317-379-6755.
In 4A, Heritage Hills, East Nobles number 2, Bishop Stuart 3, Mishawaka. Thank you. Mishawaka is 4, and Evansville Rights is 5. In 3A, Evansville Memorial 1, Cascade 2, Mississinawa number 3, McQuanaqua number 4, and Knox number 5 will get 1 and 2 at the kickoff.
Don't you love that? Mishawaka, Mississinawa, and McQuanaqua.
Yeah, say that all one time. Thank you, Troy.
Sure.
I don't know why I get that script.
Seymour, boy, their offense hasn't been out there in a long time. Seymour Bandies, you see the touchdown run. Seymour Band will be performing here at halftime. Owls could really use a strong drive and get points on the board. It'll be a short kick from inside the 10-yard line. Out across the 20, near the 24. First and 10.
And 2A, Adams Central number 1, Brownstown Central number 2. I've seen them now. I think we can move them. LaPel 3, Triton Central 4, which we'll see tomorrow next week, and Andran 5. And in 1A, North Decatur, Spring Valley, South Putnam, North Judson, and Madison Grant. Madison Grant has only lost 1 game and has only lost 3 games in the last 2 years.
Good football program. First and 10 for the Owls. They're going to hand it off, and not much once again. Player is down. We have whistles, and it looks like we may get a timeout for Brownstown Central after they carry by Trayshawn Hawkins. They feel they can get the football back with 3:03 to go, get a stop here, get good field position, and maybe get another 7 on the board before halftime.
IndianaSRN is your coverage for the HCAC. All HCAC teams are off this week. It's their bye week because their regular season starts next week. We will be at Rose-Hulman next week as Rose-Hulman takes on Hanover. Homecoming, bonfire. I'm telling you, Troy, we're going to be covering the bonfire. It is going to be spectacular, and we will be at Triton Central next week. So we'll have all kinds of stuff for you for HCAC.
Bonfire starts at 8:15 on Friday?
Yeah.
You're going to be there for that?
No, I'm not.
Oh.
But we have a reporter there.
Oh.
You can watch it on IndianaSRN, though.
Live?
Yes.
Wow. 2nd down and 9 following the Braves timeout.
My halftime guest has just arrived.
One of 2 halftime guests.
And he did not bring me popcorn or drink. I wonder if my buddy will bring me popcorn.
The pump and the throw, it's incomplete, intended for Milliken. It's going to be 3rd and long. This is the 5th time we've had a 3rd and long now for Seymour. That stops the clock at 2:59. I would imagine the Braves are going to send a lot of people on this one. They want to get that ball back.
What I'm thinking.
I certainly am.
Play clock at 10.
Got to hurry, though. They're going to run out of time here if
Play
they
clock
don't
at
hurry.
5.
They quickly get to the line of scrimmage.
Oh.
Handoff. It'll be Hawkins on the carry, and he's going to go down. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's going to be 4th down and about 8.
Timeout. Brownstown Central. That will leave them 1 timeout left.
Well, unless you get a booming punt right here.
Well, you got to go after it.
Oh, I would too. But if you don't get a booming punt here, they're going to have X on the field position again. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Labor's International Union of North America. We're the Build America Union, 500,000 strong, fighting for better wages, benefits, and safer job sites and greater opportunities. We are LIUNA. Well, I don't think we're going to see a fake here, but you never know, right?
You know, we haven't talked about this, but you know the selection show, is it not next weekend?
Be the week before the last week.
We're going to be at week 6 next week?
We'll be at we're week 6 this week. This is week 6.
So it will be next.
It'll be 8. 2 more weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we got, I think, regional or semi-state girls golf this weekend, don't we?
Regional.
Wow.
Here comes the rush. End over end kick. Garrison will take it on the bounce. Garrison got by one tackler. Still on his feet, the 40, 45, 50. He may go all the way. Has blockers ahead of him. The punter, the last one to get him, and he won't. There are no flags down that I can see. And he returns it to the house.
40-yard line, picked it up at the 40 or 35?
30. I mean, he's closer to the 30. Wow. 3 straight huge mistakes there for Seymour. Really, if you look at it, he outkicked his coverage, but great job there by Garrison to get that on the bounce. And then, of course, once he got by that front line, he had blockers. And the only one left was the punter, which is never a good sign.
No.
What was a 7-7
It was 7-7 at the end of one.
7-7. It's now 40-7. This has changed quickly, and I think they're going to go for 2. They will. There he is. They got tired of me talking about extra points. They're going to throw it to the near side, and it's going to be caught. The 2-point conversion, Lane Pendleton. And Brownstown Central has made it a 35-point lead here in the first half. And when you get to 35, that means running clock.
Second half.
Second half. But once you get to 35 in the second half.
Here's the punt. Not a bad punt.
Well, look, but there's no coverage down there. And he takes it on the bounce, and they just kind of let up. This is the key right here. There's 5 or 6 purple jerseys there, and they didn't get him. And then look at the blockers. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 guys against 1. So Seymour needs to get points. Otherwise, the second half will be a running clock. 3 straight times. We mentioned Seymour's had the football once. And they
in this first half? In the second half?
And they were 3 and out. Owls have had some mistakes that have cost them a lot of points. Brownstown Central. This is going to be a short kick. You got to be careful as it falls to the near side, but I think Seymour, they didn't get it. Brownstown Central gets it again. They have pulled out every trick in the book. It'll be Hunter Toppy on special teams, able to recover that one, and they have plenty of time to put another 7 on the board, Coach, at the 36-yard line.
Seymour has had 1 possession this half, this quarter.
And they went 3 and out. And believe me, 2:21's plenty of time.
Yep. Well, 35 seconds. They just scored.
Yeah. Braves to the line of scrimmage. Football at the 36-yard line. That defense for Seymour is going to get really tired if they're not already. They'll fake the handoff, look to throw to the sideline. Ball caught, and Garrison, 36 yards and a touchdown. 41 straight points now by Brownstown Central, and that is their first. And a flag is down. Might be excessive celebration here, but how about Garrison wide open? We saw his arm, by the way, speaking of Sheffer in the pregame, and he was throwing it 40 easily in the air. They're going to assess this, I believe, on the kickoff. Wow. What a second.
What a turn.
Well, you knew at some point they probably were going to think about throwing it, Coach, because every time you're thinking run, and they turn around and hit you with that surprise. So now Conyer will come in to attempt the extra point. Try to make it 49
He's
points.
only missed one.
That's right. And that's well documented, by the way.
Yes, it is.
By the way, there is still plenty of time left.
That's a false start.
Yep. Well, here's Conyer said, I'm going to fake it on purpose to get the penalty because I'm going to show these guys I can kick it further.
I'm going to show that I can kick a 25-yard field goal.
Yeah.
Is that what he's going to do? Well, he goes back to 5. He goes to the 12.
He's going to be back to the 13-yard line.
No,
17. Nope, they're going to move back up.
Yeah.
So you can put it at 15.
No, it's the 8-yard line. There's the 5. It's at the 8-yard line. This is the 20.
He's at the 15. It's a 25-yard extra point. Where'd you get your math from?
What the how?
So this will be a 25-yard extra point. Kick is up, and it is perfect. 2:12 remaining, first half. Brownstown Central 49-7.
A great lawn starts with the right equipment. At Reynolds Farm Equipment, we're here to help you make mowing easier and more enjoyable. From zero turns to lawn tractors, John Deere mowers give you the power, precision, and comfort to get the job done right. Plus, with expert service and support from Reynolds, you can spend less time worrying about your mower and more time enjoying the results. Reynolds Farm Equipment, your local John Deere dealer since 1955.
Looking to elevate your brand? Choose Dynamark, your local one-stop shop for all your print, signs, promo products, apparel, and mailing services. Serving Indianapolis for over 50 years. Dynamark, where strong relationships are built through exceptional service.
And I remind you, this was a 7-7 ball game early, but it has been Brownstown Central ever since. Still 2:12 remaining. Braves sure would love to get it back one more time. And as quickly as we have seen them score tonight, 2:12 is plenty of time. The Owls would love to get out of here with no more points on the board. It will be a short kick after the penalty and a return from inside the 25-yard line. And Milliken will be brought down after a short return very close to the 33, 34-yard line. Boy, that, you know, that's the two-point conversion. I mean, look at the size advantage. You just throw it up and let him go get it.
Go get it. So Kevin Udi will be our halftime guest from Beatty Insurance.
All right.
You need insurance?
Might.
Okay.
Handoff, Hawkins at the 45. Foot race, 30, 25, 20. Up the sideline, into the end zone, touchdown.
We've got 48 points scored in this quarter.
66 yards by Hawkins and the score. But wait a minute.
Do we have a flag?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Oh, at the 44-yard line, a hold against the Owls. Take 6 off the board.
You gotta be kidding.
Wow. Trayshawn Hawkins is like, come on, guys.
Take a look here.
It'll be hard to see it because I think it's going to be
Look at
back there.
Look at this hole, though. Oh.
Ugh. It will be marked at the 46-yard line. Wipe off the touchdown.
Flag is not. Oh, flag was thrown late.
Yeah,
yep,
right there.
Right at the 40.
I didn't see what number that was, did you?
No, I did not.
But yeah, that was a hold. You know, and the thing is a blocker, Hawkins is by you. Let go.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
Halftime score: Lutheran 7, Covenant Christian 7.
Wow. Screen pass to the outside. Ball will be caught. It'll be a reception by Jackson Fox. Put it at midfield. It'll be 2nd down and 5. Now, the one thing, again, Seymour does not want to give the football back to Brownstown Central. They're already in danger of facing the running clock in the second half. Trips to the right. It'll be Hawkins on the carry, and Hawkins able to get some positive yardage.
Somebody lost his head.
Down.
66 lost his head.
Joe Roberts, he'll have to come out. Hawkins probably think, if you guys didn't hold that last time, I would have made that play much easier than that one right there. Unfortunately, took 6 off the board, but they have it at the 39, under a minute remaining now in the first half. Hawkins has been a bright spot here tonight. And Hawkins will get the call again. He'll spin ahead inside the 35 to the 34. Player down for Seymour, one of their offensive linemen. I think that's Diego Aguilar, their center, that is down, which is never good news to lose your center, especially when you're in a shotgun formation.
Stay for 2, then we're going to block for a minute and a half, and we're going to and do whatever you want to do at halftime, or you can...
30.4 remaining here in the first half. Aguilar is up, though. Hopefully he'll be okay. Looks like he might be holding.
Is it the wrist?
Nah, it's got to be, his left elbow. Actually, his right elbow. Now, he's got a brace on that right knee, but it is his elbow they're looking at.
Okay, back in the day, in my Cecina days, when I coached at Cecina,
yeah,
we had a field in back of the entrance.
Yeah.
That's where we practiced football. We found early in the career that there was a cement slab at one time there on the field, but dirt grew over and grass grew over, and a kid from Mount Vernon scraped his elbow, and he said, my elbow, and he's really bleeding. We'll look at, and the umpire start kicking, and you see the cement slab. He goes, fellas, we're playing on cement.
Wow.
True story.
No kidding.
Now they have a brand new facility, brand new field.
At Cecina.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
State of the art.
I'd love to do a game there because that's only down around from my house.
It's 2 minutes from your house.
Yeah, it's great.
Well, if you keep on telling people they're perfect and he misses a field goal, maybe we won't be invited.
Don't want that guy around.
Jason listens to our broadcast. Jason, we want to come to Cecina. We did do 2 Cecina games this year, but we were on the road.
Oh, second down. They'll look to throw. Able to scramble away for the moment. Then Coates takes a hard hit and goes down at the 38. They may just let this clock run out. And Coates is a little slow getting up, too. And looks like he may have hurt his hip on that hard hit that he took. But Seymour calls a timeout with 6.1. I want to remind you that tonight's game is a copyright production of IndianaSRN and the Indiana High School Athletic Association, and a use of audio or video without the express written permission of those 2 entities is strictly prohibited. So they call the timeout, and then they go ahead and let the clock run out. They're hoping that Coach is going to be okay. Well, Coach, I'll tell you what, this game turned so fast, and you have to feel bad for Seymour. They had 3 straight possessions where they gave up the football. They only got on the football field twice offensively in that second quarter, and then you had the long touchdown run called back as well. Just how quickly this thing changed.
I have not, to be honest with you, the longest since we've been doing this. I think 42 points is the most we've seen in a quarter. Now in a half we've seen more, but that's incredible. It's 7-7. You're feeling pretty good about your game because things are going. You did a fake punt. You had a couple of trick plays. It's kind of tough right now.
Yeah, very tough. And again, it kind of shows you if you make mistakes against good teams, you're generally going to end up paying for it, and that's what happened to Seymour here in the first half. So they got a lot to work on. Again, it'll be running clock in the second half no matter what. So time will not be on their side no matter what happens when you're down by 42 going into the third quarter. So bottom line is they got a lot of work to do in that second half.
Well, we got to remind people at home from Seymour that this is a very young ball club, and they're learning. They're taking a lot of bumps, and they're learning how to take those bumps. And sometimes it's hard, but in a couple of years you look back, and you don't know what your product would be. So you got to be patient with that your program, and you got support of the community because this place is packed tonight. When we came in, you had a hard time getting in, and they didn't even know who you were until you showed them your glossies. But what a great facility, and cannot wait to get I'm getting information that 42 points in the second quarter might be a state record. We'll check that out and let you know about that. But it's going to be fun. But it's just fun. And the hospitality has been great. You're going to hear some halftime guests, and you never know. I don't know if you can win this thing, but it will be a lot of fun.
All right, we'll take a timeout. Coach will have a couple of guests coming up. Halftime score, Brownstown Central 49, Seymour 7 on IndianaSRN.
High school sports offer the best opportunities to represent your community and yourself.
Playing alongside your friends and in front of your family makes it that much more important.
No matter the circumstances or the setting.
Honor your teammates, fans, and opponents with your best effort.
Make sure those around you are doing the same.
Be supportive and aware of your surroundings.
Enjoy every minute of practice, preparation, and playing.
Your conduct, actions, and character are a reflection of your sportsmanship values.
Do not allow winning and losing to prevent you from respecting your opponent,
respecting the game, and representing your community. With good sportsmanship, winning takes care of itself.
You may not remember the game or the final score,
but you will remember your teammates and your opponents.
Be remembered for being a good sport.
Sportsmanship makes high school sports so very different from any other level of sport.
Being a good sport means always respecting your opponent by playing hard, respecting the game by honoring the rules, and respecting yourself by giving your best effort at all times.
That is true sportsmanship.
Be remembered for exhibiting the qualities of a winner and display good sportsmanship.
This message is brought to you by the IHSAA Student Advisory Committee.
There you see the score, 49-7. We're at halftime. As you see the band on the field, and joining us now is Kevin Udi, right?
You got it.
I got that right?
Udi.
Graduate of Seymour. What year did you graduate?
2010.
You're a pup, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm a puppy.
210.
According.
Goodness gracious. Talk a little bit about Beatty Insurance and how that is almost like a grown unity here in Seymour.
Yeah, we've been around. We can trace our roots back to the 1800s. A few different name changes and evolutions over time, but we've been Beatty Insurance for quite some time, and we locally owned shop. We are still all active in the business, and even the guy with the name on the door has sold the business, but he still comes in every day and kind of is a mentor to us, John. And it's an institution in town. We're active in the community. We sponsor the local sporting events. Our advertising's all over the place.
And you're one of the reasons why we're on the air for Seymour.
I am?
Well,
you're right. Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, without the sponsorship, we
absolutely.
wouldn't be here.
Yeah. We're happy to be a sponsor. We like to get involved in the high school athletics and get it out to the community and just kind of be out there for people.
Okay, we got to make fun of somebody.
Okay.
Because he's not here. He had some softball game, he told me.
Softball game?
Yeah, I know he's watching. But, I'm not down to Seymour much. I mean, this is Madison's home, and he didn't come and see me. And then you didn't bring me popcorn.
Well, if you would have asked for popcorn, I would have. I was just at the concession stand getting my kids the Italian shaved ice, all that good stuff. Sugar them up.
Talk about the growth of Jackson County, because this thing, when you get off the interstate now, this thing is huge, and you have 3 schools in this county.
Yeah, we do. Jackson County, from even when I was a kid growing up, I thought it was a big town, obviously. Born in a small town is a real thing for us, but I mean, in the last 20 years, the manufacturing, the industry, everything that's here, plus just all of the entertainment that we're so close to, we're kind of that hour hub between Indianapolis, Louisville, and not too far away from Cincinnati. So it's a good place for raising a family and doing those kind of things and businesses to come into town.
If you're a sponsor out there like you guys and they want to help, do you recommend them come and join in us? Because we feel that this will grow and the community will support this, but we need sponsors from Jackson County to support that.
Absolutely. Just seeing what you guys are doing up here from a production standpoint, I mean, it's worth every penny, obviously, from the sponsorship dollars, just to be able to put the product on the field. I mean, it's very high level from what I can tell in my little bit of background in the media industry. So,
well, you have a background though now, right?
I do. Yeah. Yes. I went to DePaul University, played football there, and I was a communications major and did a little bit of TV and radio while I was there. So I'm in my comfort zone here.
We will be doing DePaul basketball, a little bit of DePaul basketball this year.
It's a great little gym.
Got a little community, isn't it?
Oh, it's its own little town within a town.
IHSAA is on IndianaSRN, as you know. Franklin, Hanover, no schools. We really appreciate what you guys have done for us, and I think this will grow. And look at the size of this band.
I think they
230 or something.
230, 260 something. It's a massive production, and every kid out there is bought in. It's pretty crazy.
You got 2 or 3 football players.
Yeah. Oh, there's more than that. I've seen 4, 5, 6, something like that out there.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So thank you very much for joining us. We appreciate it. If there's anything we can do for you, let us know. And we won't give Lance too much of a trouble. We're back in 2 weeks. No. Maybe he'll show up in 2 weeks.
Give him all the trouble you want.
Okay.
He can take it.
Appreciate you.
Thanks a lot for having us. We're happy to do
this. Take a break. We got the super fan coming right after this.
Aspen Creek Grill, we are a from-scratch concept with comfort fresh food. You can expect a world-class experience on a great budget. We've got incredible specials, great service. Today's dish that we're going to highlight is going to be our Aspen Blue Sirloin. It is, again, our premium Black Angus certified beef, and we top that with a blue cheese crust. Again, everything that we do here is made from scratch, and it's no different from our steaks. We hand cut all our steaks in-house. So our team back there, it's just an incredible team. Everything that they do, they take so much pride in. They put a little bit of themselves into everything that they do over here, especially since it is a made from scratch concept. We want everybody to come, visit us, enjoy some great food with some great service. Bring your friends, bring your family, come have some great food, have a great time with us with some of the best comfort scratch food.
In today's rapidly evolving energy landscape, compliance is more than just a checklist. It's the foundation of operational reliability, safety, and trust. And here in Indianapolis, we're honored to be at the heart of that mission. We collaborate with asset owners, operators, helping them stay ahead of NERC standards and grid demands. Our electrical engineering and compliance experts provide hands-on support tailored to your fleet. As expectations rise and regulations evolve, you deserve a partner who brings more than just expertise. You need commitment, clarity, and confidence.
It's game day, a time to focus on the excitement and not to worry about your insurance coverage. With Indiana Farmers Insurance by your side, you can step onto the field or into the bleachers with true peace of mind, knowing your coverage is handled by local agents who care about your business, your auto, your home, and your farm as much as you do. Local insurance, local agents, here for you. Now that's what we call teamwork.
Back at halftime, score 49-7. Brownstown Central over Seymour. With us now, Superfan. Braden caught me down there and said, hey, I watch you on IndianaSRN. How long have you been watching us?
Since the Seymour versus Martinsville game.
That was last year, right?
Yes.
Basketball. So
yes.
You watched this in basketball, you watched this a little bit in volleyball, watched this in football. What do you think so far?
I like watching you guys. I mean, I watch it every single day I have. I mean, I'm literally watching you guys right now.
So, do you think you could take Troy's place doing play-by-play?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, good. You know, how old are you?
I'm 11.
11. What school do you go to?
Seymour Intermediate.
Okay, so when you get 15, you look us up.
Okay.
You could be a cameraman, you could be a producer. Troy will still be around because, you know, Troy's as old as dirt, but he'll see you around. He's listening to your broadcast right now to judge you and see how well you do.
Yeah.
So what does Seymour have to do to get back into this thing?
Get some good passes, more rushing plays.
Can they get it done?
I have high hopes for them, so
Good.
yeah.
Do you play sports yourself?
Yes.
What do you play?
I play cross country.
Oh, you're a runner.
And basketball.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to do track this season.
Who's your favorite basketball player?
Favorite basketball player, like for Seymour?
Uh-huh.
The only one I know is Jalen Johnson.
He's pretty good.
I know.
Yeah. He's back. Is he back this year? Is he a senior?
I know. I think he's in college right now.
Graduated. Okay. So the most important question is with you watching this, and you watch it at home as well?
Yes, I've watched it with my family, and they really liked it. And
what's your favorite snack eating watching IndianaSRN?
A what?
What's your favorite snack watching IndianaSRN?
Oreos.
Oreo cookies. Braden, I thank you very much. I appreciate you. You can tell everybody you're famous. In fact, tomorrow, Monday at school, you can brag on it.
Okay.
I'm going to give you a business card, okay? Right here. So when you get old enough, there's my business card. You give me a call. And when we're here during basketball season, come and say hi to us.
Okay.
Okay?
I will. Yeah.
Now, you can throw it back to Jerry. You say, it's halftime score 49-7. We'll be back after this.
Okay.
Go ahead and say that.
It's halftime, 49-7.
It's real good. We'll be back right after this.
Aspen Creek Grill, we are a from scratch concept with comfort fresh food. You can expect a world-class experience on a great budget. We've got incredible specials, great service. Today's dish that we're going to highlight is going to be our Aspen Blue Sirloin. It is, again, our premium Black Angus certified beef, and we top that with a blue cheese crust. Again, everything that we do here is made from scratch, and it's no different from our steaks. We hand cut all our steaks in-house. So our team back there it's just an incredible team. Everything that they do, they take so much pride in. They put a little bit of themselves into everything that they do over here, especially since it is made from scratch concept. We want everybody to come, visit us, enjoy some great food with some great service. Bring your friends, bring your family, come have some great food, have a great time with us with some of the best comfort scratch food.
Countdown. 3, 2, 1.
Warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
Go, Josh. Wave. This is Josh. Biggest fan. Thank you. Do you need anything else? You got my autograph. You need my picture? You're good? Thanks, Josh. Appreciate it. Josh came up and said hi to us. Some scores. We're literally outside. This is really kind of cool. Jerry's back there. Mitchell's right there. And I don't know, Christian's, I think, still eating some cupcakes. At halftime.
There he is. See, right there.
There he is.
There he is. That's
there,
right.
There you go. The A team. We'll be back in 2 weeks. Thanks to Seymour for their hospitality. Switzerland County 48, Edinburgh is 6, Kokomo 40, Marion 0, Greenwood 14, Perry Meridian 14. That's a surprise, isn't it? A little bit. Beech Grove leads Edgewood 6-0. Clinton Central and Eastern leads 40-0. Covenant Christian, this is a surprise, folks. Covenant Christian and Lutheran is 7-7. Lutheran is in, what, 5th in 1A? Is that right?
I don't think they're that high now. They've actually lost a couple of games, so they're down a little bit.
Taylor and Sheridan 8-7. Sheridan, Hamilton Heights and Logansport 7-7. Troy's favorite place to call a game in Logansport. Southmont 21, North Putnam 7. Franklin Grizzly Cuds 14, Mooresville 10. Greenwood Christian and Cecina, what do you think the score is?
50-15.
50-15 at halftime. Ooh, brutal. Fisher 16, 8 over Avon. Decatur Central 16-13. They bounced back with their quarterback being out, but still playing pretty well. North Montgomery and Greenfield Central, Greencastle 28-20, Greencastle. Some other scores here for you as we stroll through. North Montgomery 20, Lawrence North 21, Ben Davis 7. And Franklin Central leads.
You know, you would get more of those scores if you keep your fingers off the buttons.
Franklin Central 21, Noblesville 7. Leave me alone. You're down 49-7 at halftime. What do you tell your kids?
Just come out, play hard. You're not going to win this game.
No.
There's no way you're going to, but you got to play hard. We'll take a timeout. Second half on the way here on IndianaSRN.
Aspen Creek Grill, we are a from-scratch concept with comfort fresh food. You can expect a world-class experience on a great budget. We've got incredible specials, great service. Today's dish that we're going to highlight is going to be our Aspen Blue Sirloin. It is, again, our premium Black Angus certified beef, and we top that with the blue cheese crust. Again, everything that we do here is made from scratch, and it's no different from our steaks. We hand cut all our steaks in-house. So our team back there it's just an incredible team. Everything that they do, they take so much pride in. They put a little bit of themselves into everything that they do over here, especially since it is a made from scratch concept. We want everybody to come, visit us, enjoy some great food with some great service. Bring your friends, bring your family, come have some great food, have a great time with us with some of the best comfort scratch food.
This is LifeWise Academy. It's a program that teaches Bible-based character education to public school students during school hours. Not before school and not after, but during school hours. So here's how this works. The students will leave this school building, hop on this bus, take a short ride across the street to the church. I can see the steeple from here, have Bible class, hop back on the bus, head back to school. It's that simple. Go to lifewise.org to find your school.
A great lawn starts with the right equipment. At Reynolds Farm Equipment, we're here to help you make mowing easier and more enjoyable. From zero turns to lawn tractors, John Deere mowers give you the power, precision, and comfort to get the job done right. Plus, with expert service and support from Reynolds, you can spend less time worrying about your mower and more time enjoying the results. Reynolds Farm Equipment, your local John Deere dealer since 1955.
49-7 here at halftime. Second half action coming up in a few moments. We're going to have a chance to show you a couple of the replays from the first half. I mean, a lot of things happened in that second quarter. For sure.
Yeah, well, you score 42 points in a quarter. Here's the...
This is the pass. Look how wide open Garrison is.
Think he catches it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, you got it.
Kind of had to wait for that one to come down, but he's had, I don't know what his total yardage is tonight, but I bet it's getting near 300.
You know, we talked about them running the ball more than they throw the ball, but, you know, the way they threw the ball there, they're playing pretty well, and they're not only doing it by passing the ball, but they're also running the ball and running it at will as they put 3 minutes back on the clock for the mandatory 3-minute warm-up that you must have in high school. Don't forget, next week we'll be around. We got 3 big games for you. We'll have that on our Indiana Sports page. That will be out tomorrow morning. And the polls come out on Monday or Tuesday?
Most of the polls come out Monday, and then they'll trickle in a little bit on Tuesday.
Okay.
And that's all every sport. By the way, I just looked it up.
Okay.
According to the AI overview, the record for the most points scored by one team in a single quarter in high school football in Indiana, 35. Bishop Chatard did that in the second quarter against Northwood in the 2003 3A state championship. So if the 42 must be the record then.
Okay. So we made a record tonight. 42 points in one quarter. And you said that was Chatard that did it?
Back in 2003 in the state championship
That was
game.
the undefeated team, wasn't it?
Oh, I'm not sure, but I bet it was.
There was a few of those.
Yeah. So now if you're Seymour, number one, stay away from any injuries.
Oh, yeah.
You know what else I was surprised about? Is how many of their players were in the band at halftime. Did you see that?
At Seymour?
Yeah.
There was at least 8 or 9, right?
Yeah, there was.
That's what Kevin was pointing it out as well.
I was shocked at how many were out there. But when you have 240 kids, I guess you got to have some football players too, right?
Yeah. Our schedule next week, if you want to make a list of that, it's LaPel at Heritage Christian.
That's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow. That's a doubleheader soccer game. That's Berea and Rose Holman. Our football schedule next week, that's volleyball next week. We have that game, Leadman and Covenant Christian. That has been a change. And then Thursday, we're right back at Covenant Christian with Ritter. That's an important game. If Covenant Christian beats Ritter, they will probably be the number 3 seed in the City Alliance Championships, which will be the following week, as volleyball season is 2 weeks away from being over.
Regular season.
Regular season. Football next week, LaPel, Heritage Christian, Covenant Christian, and Ritter. And we will be at Triton Central, Indian Creek. Both teams in the top 5, Indian Creek and Triton Central. What a barn burner that will be. Cannot wait to get there. But we're glad that you're a part of our broadcast. Thank you, everybody from Seymour, to make this a special night for us.
That's a week from Saturday, right there. Big matchup.
Opening day of the HCAC.
We are ready to go here in the third quarter, and Brownstown Central will get the football to begin this third quarter. Didn't they score just about, other than maybe a pick six, they scored just about every other way they could?
I think so.
I heard the coach talk to you about it, that some of the things they did just were not normal.
Yeah, they just wanted to see what happens.
And guess who's on the return? It'll be Garrison. Garrison hits that holding the outside, 25-30, 35-40, into Seymour territory. His all-purpose numbers are going to be absolutely crazy tonight. You know, the thing is, and he's going to be slow to get up, he runs so hard that I'm surprised he doesn't get hurt more often, because he's full go.
Looks like he's got a cramp.
Yeah, he does. It's in his back
half.
Thigh area.
Yep.
In the back of his thigh. Now, the only time that Keith Myers gets a cramp in the back of his thigh when he's turning over in bed.
Easy. I'm telling you
trying to get out of bed.
I had one last week. It is a school record, they said. State record.
Yeah. Yeah, it was 35.
35
Bishop
about Bishop Bedard.
Yep.
Thank you very much. How about that? Wendy, give me a high five, fellas. Good job, boys. The visiting team helped us out. We need to go to Brownstown Central is where we need to go. Talk to our agent. He's over in the next booth over. Taking a long time to get him off the field, doesn't it?
Well, you've had, like I said, you've had that cramp getting out of bed. It takes you a while. You know, there's no secrets.
I love you, Troy. We've been together too long. Someone asked me the other day, they said, hey, I haven't heard Troy with you the last 2 weeks. I said, Troy needed a vacation from me.
That's right.
Here we go.
All right, first down and 10, first possession. Garrison is out of the lineup for the moment. They'll look to throw on the first down. Wide open near side, inside the 30, the 20, the 15, all the way down to the 10-yard line. Brock Dean. And he was as wide open as you could get. And they already knocking on the door. It'll be first and goal from inside the 10. I like his arm.
Got a bonfire over there.
Yes, they do. How did you see that all the way over there?
I think they got a big screen TV over there watching this on the IndianaSRN.
First and goal, Brownstown Central. We mentioned the average 60 points per game. Handoff, near side, inside the 5. Still on his feet, trying to fight for extra yardage. That'll be Swaney on the carry. Another hard runner. Well, this defense has been on the field.
They got to be tired.
Well, they got to be. I mean, there's no doubt about it. So now their backs are against the wall once again, as Brownstown Central trying to get into the 50-point range again tonight. They'll look to throw. Inside pattern, ball's going to be dropped.
Oh, he had it.
Pendleton had it and dropped it. Boy, and he had inside position on that defensive back. You know, I've never quite figured how you drop the football. And again, no knock against Pendleton, but those gloves. You ever had those gloves on?
I have
They're
heard
sticky.
they are just really sticky.
It's Fred Bolitnikoff all over again without the stickum.
Talk about that in lunch today.
Oh, man. Handoff, right side, big time hit. Ball comes loose, and I think Seymour may have come up with it.
They did.
Swaney took a big hit. And the Owls will get it back.
Something positive there.
Yep. Well, you can hear that hit all the way up here. Watch this. Bam! It was that hit that was leveled by number 21 there for Seymour.
He lost that ball going down, didn't he?
That was Charlie Bruce. So
we got an upset in the making in Indianapolis.
Lutheran 14-7.
Yes, sir.
Well, you got a long way to go here as you're inside the 5-yard line, and you got to be really careful. Don't want to turn the ball over here. Looks like there's about 9 in the box on this one. Handoff will be to Hawkins. It's trying to give them some breathing room. And take a look at the end zone on that last play.
Oh, when he was spinning around, he lost the football.
Yep.
Way to go get it. Look at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Seymour Owls to get in the ball.
That is Max Coates coming in from the sideline with the play. Still plenty of time on the play clock, down to 15 seconds. Again, we're in a running clock here in the third quarter. Second down and 8. They'll throw it, and out of the reach of the intended receiver, Milliken. It's going to be 3rd and long. Now, I was looking at some of the scores. I know you were doing some of the scores, and there's a lot of games that are going to be blowouts tonight. Did you see some of those games?
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Carmel and North Central, I think it was 35-0 at halftime, Carmel. That Carmel ball club, really good in 6A, but
what a turnaround.
Man, Brownsburg is.
Yeah. Well, I don't think that'll be a blowout, but I think they're going to beat Fishers on the road. 3rd down and 8. Coates will have to get rid of it, and he's going to throw an interception. Probably a ball he should have thrown away.
Well, he could have gave away 2. Or he just got to throw the ball away.
Yeah, let's take another look at it right here. And it's a really wobbly pass. You see the pressure coming, and he just got rid of it. But, again, when you throw that kind of pass, that's going to be Owen Wishheimer, who we talked about in the pregame. And I just said a little bit ago, you don't want to turn the ball over deep in your own territory, and that's exactly what Seymour did right there. I want to remind you tonight's game is brought to you in part by Officially Human. Their mission is to restore respect to game officials, recognize them as authorities on the field and the court. Do your part. Practice good sportsmanship. No officials, no games. So 1st and goal now for Brownstown Central. They're going to run it over the right side into the end zone. Easy touchdown, Brock Dean. And it's now 55-7. I don't think Brock Dean had a touchdown coming in. There you see Wishheimer. We talked about him and what he's done as a linebacker, but a interception to get the ball back. Another turnover for the Owls. Extra point attempt.
He's only missed one all year.
He's only missed one all year. Conyer. Clock continues to run. The kick is up, and it is good. 56-7, Brownstown Central.
Poached egg on avocado toast.
Ew. Your flash fried porgy over chips.
Ew.
Your fresh Maine lobster with microgreens.
When the only thing your 8-year-old will eat is waffles.
She's fine. She's fine. Your waffles, milady.
It matters where you stay.
Yum.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Hampton by Hilton. Hilton for the stay.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got carry out?
Everything that you need, we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
I'll be back tomorrow to pick it up.
We'll be waiting for you.
Owls will get the football, trailing at 56-7. That ball sails out of bounds. And so Seymour will have the football for the second time after that turnover moments ago. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Family Source Insurance. Pat Cherry is your independent agent, proudly representing Ohio Mutual Insurance. Give him a call at 317-894-7000 for coverage information. Put the football at the 35-yard line. We have seen a lot of running clock football games in Indiana this year. When you read some of those scores on Saturday morning, as the carry by Hawkins, nice gain of 11.
I like this Hawkins kid.
I do too.
Nice and smooth.
Again, if you don't want to stay up late tonight, we'll have all those scores on the sports page tomorrow. I think the most lopsided score I've seen this year was 89-6. That was Northeastern beating Lincoln.
That was just 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, and there's been some talk about a couple of those teams getting out of the TEC because they don't have enough competition in the Tri-Eastern Conference. Hawkins again will get the call. The cutback, another first down, and he'll get near the 35. Well, other than the touchdown run by the quarterback Coates, it has been Hawkins who did have a touchdown run brought back because of a hold. But he's been the other bright spot tonight for Seymour. Owls have it 1st and 10 at the Brownstown Central 36-yard line. Coates to throw, sets up the screen pass. Hawkins, near side, shoved out of bounds at the 30. We want to thank Thomas Bass for verifying the record of the 42 points scored in that second quarter, being a state record.
Where is Thomas from? Thomas, let us know where you're from. We'll give you a shout out. And I hope you're still watching, Thomas.
He might be checking some of those other scores.
You bet.
See if there's another 42 scored someplace. There were a couple of those scores we saw at halftime that were
pretty close.
Yeah, pretty close, I'm sure. Hand off to Hawkins. Left side, Hawkins. Another big run. He's been tough to stop here in the third.
He could play the next level.
He could get the right system. Football will be placed at the 18-yard line.
Franklin's not too far away.
Franklin's not too far away at all.
Mike Leonard would be a great place to play. Hanover's not too far away.
Yeah, not too far away. I'm sure they'd love to have this young man. Low snap. Quarterback dropped it, and he got it back.
Woo.
But it's going to be a loss back to the 25, and that could have been another big turnover.
This lady right in front of me, she was covering the football already. She was.
By the way, the Braves are now putting in a lot of different backup players on this defense. The one that almost recovered that was Ethan Wheels.
Well, in this game here, you don't want anybody to get hurt, so you take out your...
Yeah, you got a long season still to go.
Yep.
Play action off the fake, the throw, and in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. And that was Jackson Fox, who's had a couple of targets tonight, unable to come in with that one. It'll be 3rd and 17. They've been in 3rd and long 7 times tonight. And that's tough to play behind the chains that far.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're down 56-7, but
A lot of the fans have hung around.
The crazy thing is, you look at this at the second quarter, the score was
7-7. 49 unanswered. 3rd and 17. It could be the final play of the third quarter with the running clock. Handoff Hawkins. Nice cut back to the middle, but he's not going to get the first down. But bottom line is you're going to go for it.
Yep.
They have to get to about the 8-yard line to get a first down. So we'll put it at the 20, and they do not have to run another play here in the third, and they will not. We will head to the fourth quarter. Brownstown Central on top of this one, 56-7.
They say nice guys don't finish first. So maybe it's time to reconsider what it means to be first.
It's about being your best, but knowing you could be even better.
It's being present, but respectful of history.
It's donating something more valuable than money.
It's believing in yourself and something bigger.
It's coming from different families, but treating each other like brothers.
It's not just being a man, it's being a Mason.
Hey sports fans, are you ready to get even closer to all the action with IndianaSRN? Subscribe now and never miss a moment. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and get instant access to exclusive live streams. Stay updated with real-time scores and breaking news by following us on Twitter, your ultimate source for everything Indiana sports related. Hit that subscribe button on YouTube and smash that follow on Twitter. Join the IndianaSRN family today and take your passion for high school and college sports to the next level.
56-7 into the fourth quarter.
Hey, want to say hi to Susie Bowman. You want some of my popcorn and my 2 hot dogs and my nachos and my Diet Pepsi?
No.
The young lady down there bought it all for us.
Really?
Yeah, I'm kind of hungry. Thanks, Susie, for watching.
On fourth down, looking to throw is Coates. It's going to be caught, but it's going to be shy of a first down. So Susie's watching at home.
Yeah, Susie should be here.
Beautiful night.
It's a beautiful night.
Maybe she wanted to, but she had to work late.
I bet your daughter didn't buy her a ticket. She's looking at me now, giving me the look. Thank you for my popcorn, by the way, ma'am. I thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, she's thinking, wait a minute, you buy him popcorn, you don't even know who he is.
Her husband saying, what, you bought him popcorn?
Yeah, he's saying the same thing. All right, it'll be Brownstown Central football. Want to thank Aspen Creek Grill. Of course, big weekend for college football, including IU and Iowa. You can watch
what a big one. 3:30.
Yeah, watch it at Aspen Creek Grill. Get some great food, servers who really care about your experience. Aspen Creek Grill.
Who's your alumni play this week?
Probably Sisters of the Poor. I'm not really sure. Haven't paid much attention to Michigan as much as I should. And a player down for Seymour.
Looks like I got another cramp here.
But there are some big college football games this weekend, and a lot of them. We had kind of a okay second week, but a bad third week. But now for week number 4, it's going to be a barn burner tomorrow. A lot of really good teams playing. We have previews on today's sports page of some of the big games. Plus, we also have all of our NFL capsules on the sports page.
That student body has not moved. And they have stayed right there the whole entire game.
And I have a feeling they're going to stay a lot longer.
Look at that student body.
They've done a good job, too. Well, it's such a nice night.
It is.
What else are you going to do, right? Injured player coming off the field for Seymour. He is number 40, which is Brody Sawyer. They did stop the clock for a moment. They do that for the injury. So now it'll be 2nd down and 6. Of course, the backup quarterback is in now for Brownstown Central, and he eludes one defender. Going to get some positive running room on the far side of the field before driven out of bounds. The backup quarterback, number 14, which is Eli Hutchinson.
6'4", 180. He's only a sophomore. And the
lights are on.
Yes.
For Brownstown Central and their student
section.
body.
That'll run down your battery on your phone, though.
Really? Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. Oh, wait, they're spelling S. R.
Oh, they all went out. 3rd down and 2. Hutchison again is the new quarterback. Quick handoff near side, 1st down, 25. Broken tackle, 30, 35, 40. Could be a foot race up the sideline and finally brought out of bounds. Great run by Lyndon Lanier, a sophomore, 6'1", 175.
Well, you said they had 8 or 9 running backs.
Yep, and Lanier is on my depth chart. 14 carries, 152 yards coming in. I couldn't get them all on there. 1st down at the 27-yard line.
Well, the battle of Jackson County has been determined. Did you see the T-shirts?
No.
Nice little T-shirts.
1st down for the Braves. Handoff up the middle. Looked like Landon Alt.
I want to thank both administrations and athletic departments with their cooperation. We had everything that we needed by Tuesday afternoon this week, which was fantastic. Kurt Mans and David does a great job here at Seymour.
By the way, Hunter Toppy, actually the running back on that last carry.
And Maria Conklin from Brownstown Central.
Quarterback keeper. Hutchinson on the carry. It'll be 3rd down.
So, you're 10 miles apart. So you think you'll go to Dairy Queen tonight. You think you'll see.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I just got a ear that our producer says we're stopping at Dairy Queen on the way home.
Never get out of here out of town by 10 o'clock.
That's true. This game could be over by 9-10.
Don't jinx it, Troy. You already made the kid miss a field goal.
Lights might go out.
We've been there.
Oh, yeah.
Depends how long your wrap-up is.
You run those credits now if you want to. Handoff. Right side carry. That'll be Toppy once again.
Jerry Collins calling the 1 and 2s. It was a nice drive down. It really was. This afternoon around 1:30, 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Got settled in. Mitchell on the field tonight. And Christian over here right by us in a sweatshirt. Looks like he's shivering. Looks like he's freezing.
Are you cold?
Yes.
Are you really? Wow.
I'm comfortable.
I am too. 1st down and 10. Braves on the march once again. Hutchinson on the quarterback keeper. Almost lost it. He's brought down inside the 15.
He was trying to get extra yardage.
Yeah. Well, we mentioned they average 60 a game, so they're not far off the mark right now.
They're averaging 60 points a game?
There's some basketball teams that only average 60 a game.
I knew that was coming.
Took a shot at your Boilermakers, didn't he?
Yeah.
Want to thank Wheeler Mission. For over 131 years, Wheeler Mission has been a pillar in the Indianapolis community, providing help and healing to people in need. 317-686-6239. Flags fly. I don't think we've had a penalty in the second half, have we?
We have not.
It'll go against Brownstown Central. The illegal shift. Also want to thank LifeWise Academy. LifeWise program supports educators and communities by improving student outcomes. With LifeWise Academy, your community can bring biblical values back into the classroom. Give them a call, 614-367-5767. 2nd down and 15. Again, handoff left side inside the 15 near the 10.
Brownstown Central will be going to Madison next week.
That was Lanier, I believe, on the carry, number 9.
And Seymour will be going to Jennings County. We will be back here in 2 weeks where they will take on New Albany.
3rd down and 5. They put the football at the 10. Coming up on 4:30 remaining. They're going to throw to the end zone and a little bit behind the intended receiver, Kyle Trueblood. Boy, he had inside position. If the pass is on the mark, that would have been an easy 6.
Looks like we got the field goal kicker coming in.
Well, they're going to give Conyer a little practice, huh? I don't think he's attempted a field goal this year.
Well, the way the extra point was when you jinxed him the first time, this is about the same distance, isn't it?
True. This will be from the, I believe, 17 or 18. Looks like 18-yard line, but they're a man short. They better hurry. There's only 5 on the game, or I should say on the play clock, and they have to call a timeout. We'll take a timeout, 56-7.
Thanks for joining us tonight. We consider it a privilege to have you as one of our listeners and viewers. If you'd like to see more content just like tonight, just hit the donate button. Every dollar that you donate will go right back into more games right here on IndianaSRN. This means more games for you. It's IndianaSRN, where you always have a front row seat.
This is the hotel breakfast.
It looked different online.
Do you children like eggs? Here, they make your bones grow.
It'll be fine. It's gonna be fine.
All right, guys. Look alive.
Is it fine, Daryl?
I'm starving.
When free hot breakfast can make or break your day, it matters where you stay.
Go get them.
Hampton by Hilton. Hilton for the
A field goal attempt here from the 18-yard line, so a 28-yard attempt. It is on the way. It is good. So Conyer hits the field goal, makes it 59-7 here in the 4th quarter. After tonight, we are down to the last 3 weeks of the regular season. We always talk about how fast it goes, and it really does.
Yeah.
And I think the older you and I get, the faster it goes.
Well, I didn't even realize it was Friday until I woke up this morning. I still was in Tuesday.
Were you really?
Yeah, I was in Tuesday mode.
Was that because of that exciting volleyball game you watched the other night that went 5 sets?
I tell you what.
Weren't you with me that night?
Yeah, top-notch volleyball. Yeah.
Didn't somebody mention 5 sets that night too?
Yeah, you did. 2 weeks away from the City Alliance Championship.
Yeah.
The draw is this weekend.
I want to remind you tonight's game brought to you in part by the Morales Group Staffing. They're in business to create a better future for you, your family, and the community we share. Whether you're looking for the right career or the perfect candidate, they're here to help. Give them a call, 317-472-7600. So the Owls will get the football back, possibly for the last time. Milliken on the return across the 30, 35, 40. He could score. Milliken will go to the house and into the end zone. Touchdown.
Have you not seen a ton of points tonight?
Well, a big bright spot to end this one for Seymour. You know, they had taking a look at it, he had a great block right there, and once he hit that hole, he just took off. Now, I would venture that for Brownstown Central, a chance to play some youngsters on special teams late in the ball game as well, but doesn't matter. Medina will come in to attempt the extra point. But a lot of the fans that'll be heading to the exits here pretty soon, a chance to see the nice run by Milliken.
Feels good that way.
It does,
right?
Yeah. Medina going for his second extra point of the night. His last one came on that long touchdown by Max Coates back in the first quarter. 59-13 here in the fourth. And Brownstown Central will get it back, and they'll pretty much run that clock out. Take another look at it again. Block there. But it's right here. Watch. Boom. And then he gets this guy.
And then he's gone.
Now, what that defender should have done is step to the sideline and force him back to the inside where his help was. And I'll try to tell him that after the game.
Will you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yet Wyoming, our Cowboys, that's what we learn.
Okay. End of the third quarter, 9:28 to play in the fourth quarter. Lutheran leads Covering Christian 17-7. They're beginning to pull away.
Yeah.
That was a close game. That was 7-7 at halftime.
Yeah. You know, I did forget to mention one thing, that before the game started tonight, Coach asked what I want to drink, and he said, I'll get you a Pepsi.
Go.
So I come back up here.
Here we go.
And I was about ready, and he goes, I want to drink some more of my Pepsi. And I said, that's my Pepsi.
Yeah.
And I noticed you drank my Pepsi.
Well, I was parched.
Then why didn't you go get another one?
Because I had to do I work at halftime. I'm the hardest man working on our crew today.
Yeah, I'm sure the guys who set all this up were probably thinking, yeah, okay.
I don't want to talk to you about those guys.
All right, a short kick. Returned inside the 15.
Here we go.
Boy, spin across the 45 or near the 45. And it'll be first down. But the clock will continue to tick here in the fourth quarter. I said the game would be over by 9:10. It's 9:08. Now, if the lights went out now, what would happen? Would they just stop the game?
No, we would have to finish it probably tomorrow morning.
And then I'd finish the game here and drive over to Terre Haute?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's only a 15-minute drive.
Sure. I'm waiting for the day when you just blink your eyes like I Dream of Jeannie and be there. You know what I mean? Or
I'm sure we're working on that.
Yeah. Or Star Trek, Beam me up. Brownstown Central run the football here on first down. Get a first down out of this run. May have to get one more, and that'll do it. We have not had a ton of penalties in the second half, I can tell you that.
We've only had, I think I counted 3 for the game.
And one of them was a long touchdown run by
the holding call.
Hawkins, yeah.
My fan club is leaving. Thanks, fellas.
Oh, they're the ones.
Yeah. He wanted my autograph, and I didn't have a pen.
Sure he did.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to do it, as Brownstown Central will remain undefeated. We mentioned earlier, Coach, they're either number 1 or number 2.
I'd say number 1.
Well, they convinced me tonight. And they're going to win it 59-13. Seymour remaining winless. But they saw some bright spots tonight, but, Coach, they made some mistakes. And when you make mistakes, we say it time and time again, against good teams, it's probably going to cost you. In that series, in the second quarter, the kick that they line drive that hit one of the up men, the high kick that they ended up getting that one. They got the turnover down here. It was just big in that second quarter.
Join us tomorrow for soccer doubleheader. Rose Hallman is soccer tomorrow right here on the network.
All right, final score from Seymour. Brownstown Central 59, Seymour 13. Thanks for being with us. This has been high school football in IndianaSRN.